Thank you, Ahmed. And allow me to take this opportunity to thank you for the work you have done as the UN Secretary-General's Envoy on Youth, and to wish you the best in your new role. It is encouraging to see so many countries represented at the forum today. Many of you have drafted or will be in the process of drafting your national implementation plans, setting out how you best hope to achieve Agenda 2030 at a national level. I trust that you will recognise the role of young people in achieving this. But I ask you, how many of you engage directly with young people during this process? How many of you asked them for their input on the policies and the frameworks for implementation that you proposed? The SDGs set out a plan for the kind of world we want to live in. They are ambitious goals, and they will not be achieved without innovation, without new ways of thinking. If young people are to be engaged with these goals, if they are to commit their energy towards building a sustainable society, they must be empowered to do so. As government ministers and representatives, you are fortunate enough to have a place at the table that makes these decisions as to implementation. But if you do not ask who is not represented at that table, no matter how noble your intentions, you go against the spirit of the SDGs, of inclusive development. It is not empowering to tell young people that their role in implementing Agenda 2030 has been decided without their input, and to then expect them to devote their energies to achieving this. Young people will participate in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals if they feel ownership of them. Agenda 2030 will be achieved by cooperation, not by command. When including young people, however, it is easy to fall into the trap of only listening to those who are confident enough to voice their opinions. Formal participatory structures are useful, but you must ensure that they represent a wide range of young people. Agenda 2030 will not be achieved without the participation of young people from all sectors of society. Young people who, as a youth delegate, when I undertook a consultation tour to hear their views on the United Nations, told us that they feel alienated from the Agenda 2030 process, be they young refugees and migrants, young people in the care system, young people in the criminal justice system. Marginalised young people like these are most affected by poverty, by lack of decent work, by lack of quality education. You will achieve better solutions if you include them when trying to find answers to these issues. Build their capacity to innovate. Invite them to government consultations. Include their ideas in your national implementation plans. Allow them to see the work they do on a local level in the context of their government's commitments on the national and the international stage. Agenda 2030 will never be achieved if it is seen solely as the remit of politicians or of diplomats or of people who already have a seat at the table. Build a world that leaves no one behind. But don't just build it for everyone. Build it with everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha. Thank you.